you fucked it. I put up a link and it like when I went to go on it, it said something like 1970. I set the stream for fucking 52 years ago. You know what that was about. We got the Mail. We're doing the Mail on Sunday. We're doing the Observer. And we're doing the Times. Just had a quick flick through. And we've got like great fucking journalists working at the Mail. We've got Steve Hilton. Where's Steve Hilton? Oh, you're here, look. The truly baffling question. He's fucking Steve Hilton. The truly baffling question about the Partygate fiasco. Why did Boris, the freedom lover, join Team Lockdown in the first place? Because everyone was dead. Everyone was dying, you dick. And look, they're just like, this is like propaganda. And look, and it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Here's the gays, 6 years when they fell in love. Oh, that's so. Oh, Carrie's always had her eye on things are never mundane. They keep being frustrating, but never dull. He's fucking lying, cheating, incompetent, corrupt. It's like it doesn't. Well, so like no one could go out. Everyone was watching their mums die on FaceTime, or their mother, brother, father, sister struggling in hospital, and fucking Boris Johnson was having parties. There's one picture with the tinsel, with the fit. They don't give a fuck. Not nowhere. So everyone's bored of that now. Fucking bored of it. He said that, like, even if the fucking police say, right, yeah, here's a ticket. It's like a fucking speeding ticket. Yeah, no, it's not. It's like someone said, it's like giving a speeding ticket to the man who's invented the speeding ticket. Nadine Dorries, she said that she would never give up on the PM unless he did something like kick a dog. And Brandon Lewis, he was apparently, I haven't checked it yet, but I just saw it quickly. Brandon Lewis, he said, what did fucking Brandon Lewis say? No, I'm not. I'm still Team Boris. Kick the dog. Oh fuck yeah! I better get some questions. Okay, listen. Is the stream working? Is it coming through? The sound okay? Fucking palaver this morning when I turned it on. It said 1970. Charles and Camilla to be crowned side by side. God, fuck's sake. Does that happen the same day? They're calling it, do you know what they're calling it? Do you know what they're calling it? Have a guess. Go on. Have a guess. You got to find it first. I just had a quick flick through. Liz Truss is in Russia. They're calling it Operation Golden Orb. Fucking hell. Where are we at as a country? As a nation? When we got Operation Golden Orb? It's going to be scaled down, but he's still going in the golden carriage. Fucking child poverty. We got the pandemic. We got fucking brutal cost of living crisis. People are out like fucking Jack Monroe's out like hassling fucking Asda's to try and get their prices down because people can't afford to eat. It's fucking freezing. And they got Operation Golden Orb and a golden fucking carriage. Can you even imagine that? Imagine it. Well, yeah, fucking imagine it. It happens all the time, mate. It's a fucking joke, isn't it? That's where we're at as a country. We've got a lying, cheating, corrupt, incompetent fucking fucko the clown and his band of fucking mercenaries running the country. So he kicked the dog. It still doesn't matter. But it's like, why? It's that cultural hegemony, Gramsci again. It's like, this is what it's all about. What to eat to live 10 years longer? Blueberries? It'd be pissing blue. Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I really going to do this? It's unfair to blame me for Boris' woes, says Carrie's cliquey advisor. Boris bans star from Downing Street Garden. Yeah, fucking out there, like necking it. Pasta soars 40% and tomatoes are up 30% in food prices squeeze. Secret to a long marriage, keep the wedding cheap. Oh, look, and they're look, they've got like 500,000 migrants heading to Europe from Afghanistan. Fucking blew the country up. We must unite. Look, woke. Do you think it's time to stop doing this? Do you like it that I do this? That it's like these fucking fuckers, they write this shit. We must unite to combat pernicious wokists who even trash Churchill, top Tory, tells US. The tyranny of the woke warriors. There's a lot of mad stuff goes on. A lot. But all this sort of like, this is what I said last week, wasn't it? It's a culture war. It's a culture war instead of a class war. What's this say over here? Charlie, the Home Secretary has asked me to recommend someone who will clean up police corruption. So if you slip me a few quid. How's that even funny? That's a cartoon. Operation, last time King and Queen were crowned together. Operation Golden Globe. Golden Orb. What's everyone doing? Tell me. What's happening? Woke is just people. What? People who care, isn't it? Woke. But then they go, oh no, you fucking squirting ink, and like, because they were trying to like stop all the cars. Novichok style death threats to UK journalists over drug treat Russian star 15. Vile songs of This Going to Hurt author Adam Kay. Unmasked secret singer Natalie Imbruglia was crowned the winner of the Masked Singer last night. Natalie Imbruglia. I remember her. She came from did she come from not Neighbours? Was she in Neighbours or was she in the other one that was on ITV? I've forgotten the name of it now. Natalie Imbruglia. What was she had a song, didn't she? Did I meet Natalie Imbruglia? Oh no. That was the dream. That was a dream I had once. Appalling human toll of an invasion. Liz Truss there, a helicopter. Is that on fire or firing a rocket? Start warning from Truss as Russian Air Force engages in a dramatic show of strength on the border with Ukraine. Yeah, so they've got a little map there. See that down there? And that's, I found out that they fought a war over the Crimea. So that's Russia. This is their only way of getting, like, going, because otherwise they have to go around the Arctic to get out because they're landlocked. But that's fucking what it's about, isn't it? They don't want to give up. Is it Vestopol? I don't know. I have to check that. But in Russia, they're like, Russia fucking Putin. Oh, Jesus. Can you even imagine? Putin's pincer movement. Government loses 52 billion to fraud, 4 times the 12 billion its tax hike will raise. Soft tax Britain. Is this village really home to 7 Hungarian zoos? Right. Boris Johnson has banned people from his garden. So there'll be no more fucking parties. It's a bit late now. You were out there licking it. Mystery of number 10 bill for cycling kit Has Carrie had a police letter too? The question on every MP's lips: which way will Gove jump in leadership contest? Red Royal loyalist wins voters back in. As Boris ponders police partygate questionnaire. Who's ever heard of a fucking questionnaire? Imagine like getting pulled up by the police. You don't get it. Can you fill out this questionnaire? Where was you on the night of the 17th? He says only the Johnsons, the Sunaks and their pet dogs can enjoy Downing Street's manicured lawns. Yeah. Yeah. And his defence is that will of the people. Did you hear that? It's will of the people, which is fucking will of the people. He said, you can't remove me. I was voted in. It's impossible to remove me. I was voted in. The only way you can remove me is in an election. Get it out. I'm going to read a bit of Steve Hilton. He really is a fucking piece of work. New standard for political shiftiness was set by Bill Clinton when he famously responded to a question about his past drug by saying he smoked but didn't inhale. Happily for him, Clinton, a recent football... It's just so boring. Who would read all this shit? This getting painted later on. I'm saving that. I'm going to paint that one. Wales beat Scotland in the rugby there. And France beat Ireland, I can see. Right, I'm saving that one. Pretty vows to tackle toxic line of duty culture in police forces across the UK. Even staunch Cressida Dick. It's going to go again, wait. That's because I've got the key in the engine, but it's not turned on. Even staunch Cressida Dick backers like me are glad she's going. That's David Blunkett. Yeah. And look, there's Olympic legends. Like, look, this is what the hoity-toity do. Sir Mark Todd smacking a horse with a big fuck-off stick. Olympic legends shame over video of him brutally beating horse with a branch. Harry Styles in bed for a music video. It's revealed tragic two-story behind the bedtime book Kate will read on CBBS tonight. Kate's doing it with a jumper, beard well trailed, front page of every newspaper. Cultural hegemony. And this is from 2012. This is, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that as well. I'm getting him. He's getting the whole page. I'm going to get my, my, whatchamacallit, my, it's a black pen. It's not a Parker. It's a black pen. And you can get them. What is that? What's those black pens? Fucking hell. It's going to have to be like some kind of thing. A Van Gogh eraser. You're going to have to talk about your fading memory. Sharpie! Well done, Sharpie. Fucking hell. Because I've got no. Have you seen those other pens as well? Is it Posco pens? I want those. I like those. I need to get some Posco pens. Van Gogh eraser. Who would sell 6 souvenirs like this? Bizarrely, it's the London Gallery staging major exhibition of his work. So basically, they're selling, like, it's soap, but it's Van Gogh's ear. One time there was an exhibition on at the Tate. It was it was Joseph Boris exhibition, and there was a couple of German friends, 2 academics actually, and they were really not fucking happy because Joseph Boris always put his he sold work. He sold, like, he would plant trees. I think he planted trees, or he put his money back into his art. And it was like, I can't even remember what there was, biscuit tins and that. Anyway, I set up a thing that I said that I was going to drown. Well, I was actually saving. I'd saved 10 kittens because someone's cat had a litter, and they were going to, like, get rid of them. And I intervened and saved them. But now it was up to the Tate to remove the Joseph Boyce merchandising, or the kittens would get drowned, or I'd just let them get drowned, whoever was like doing it, not me. But it got really, like, people got really upset. And I remember I think I was in Sainsbury's, and the phone rang, and it was like the dean of the uni that I was working in, and the Camberwell, and they said, Mark, we've got the RSPCA in our office. I was like, fucking, of course, I saved the kittens. I saved the kittens. Look, more wokey. Peter Hitchin, when NATO has its own gender advisor, you know wokery has won. Oh, for fuck's sake. A furry hat in the middle of a fort. How little trust grasps about Russia. She's always doing this. So here's the camera. And what you do is you look like that for the picture, and you do like a long stare. And you're thinking. Someone said, what did they say? If I eat myself, will I be double my weight? I was saying, like, nothing is real. I did it. Sarah Vine, time off for mums of teenagers. What a truly great idea. Chinese designer fakes. That's so convincing you need a microscope to tell they're counterfeit. £7,000 or £51. I mean, what would you... Oh. That's my foot you're standing on. The moment the Queen gently ticked off a 2-year-old Eugenie for stepping on her toes, just one of the charming vignettes. What's that word? Vignettes. V-I-G-N-E. Vignettes, like vinegar. Yeah, lovely pictures of the Queen. She's got tartan. She's not Scottish. She might be, but they all went to Scotland with Queen Victoria, Balmoral. They didn't just steal all your land. They didn't just steal all the land. They took your culture too. It's true. It's true. Fucking hell. 5X actor stars in legal threat over treatment on the show. The Westminster edict that fell on deaf ears. John Simpson. I was conned by the Tinder swindler and spent 3 weeks in a cockroach-infested sniper. British victim of fraudster from hit Netflix documentary reveals her chilling ordeal. Yeah, I don't know. Transformers have 50 strong glam squad turn Starstruck wannabes into their pop idols. Oh, shit. But you have to go through this. Okay, I think this is what to eat to make you live 10 years longer. Food to make your skin glow and your brain sharper. Green tea, dark chocolate, avocado, sweet potato, cabbage, citrus fruits, walnuts, soya beans, sunflower seeds, tomatoes. You can just juice. You can juice. Casting out team carry is like being on the Titanic and hurling deck chairs at the iceberg. The biggest shake-up in breast cancer screening. Gonna do a bit of sport. Broads. No. Sterling hits new high. Raheem scores perfect hat-trick as City run riot with 290 million just on the bench. Skull's brutal verdict. Either the players aren't listening or they don't want to do it. Van's the man. Donny. Conte was very angry. Havertz the hero again. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Chelsea. Did they win? They won the World Super Cup or something. Did they win? Don't know what competition this is. The Club World Cup. They won 2-1 against Palmeiras. Are they Brazilian, Palmeiras? Where are Palmeiras from? Saved the drama until the 11th hour at 117 minutes, be precise. Only Havertz's penalty meant that Chelsea could finally count themselves world champions, joining Manchester United and Liverpool among the elite of English clubs afforded that honour. Just as in Porto last May, it was the German striker who proved decisive again. Yeah. Now they've won it all. Chelsea. John Terry was not in his kit, but he was there, apparently. Right, I don't know. Yeah, the rugby was on as well. They're just smashing into each other. Listen, we need to keep the paper, because this paper has a lot of pictures of Boris Johnson in it. And I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to change the words. I'm going to change the titles. Not on the front page. I'm going to change. I'll use my Sharpie, like I said. Fucking hell, it's freezing. Got my coat on. Kate Garraway. I don't know what's in here. Boho. I always have meat. Look at that big bit of meat. Oh my fucking god. Look at that. There's a castle in there. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine living there. Living in a castle. Oh, and it's got, is that the same place? It's got like a tree house. So, west. No fit. Oh, I'm not going there. Okay. Right, we can either do the Observer or the Times next. I generally go Times then Observer. We'll keep the Observer to last. We'll do the Sunday Times. Okay, so we'll take out, because they got a big fucking bit in the middle. And I'll show you, for those who don't know, that it's the most stupidest fucking paper in the world, size-wise. Ooh, what the fuck is that? What is that? COVID exodus creates boom in £1 million homes outside the capital. Doctor arrested. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sex assault on child patient. This has the whiff of Munich, the crisis in the Ukraine. Defense Secretary likens desperate Western efforts to prevent Russian invasion to appeasement. City breaks are back. There's Russell Brand talking about weddings. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Yeah. That's just a weird thing, isn't it? Valentine's Day. Yeah. Love hurts. It's fucking painful. Why do we do it? Why do we do the love? Because if you like someone, then it might be nice to be with them. So if you like someone, you be with them. Tories nudge donors into plum state jobs. I just finished, I'm gutted actually, because in series 3 there's only 9 episodes, and I was waiting for the and the 3 kids, Roman, Kendall and Shiv, they go in, Logan Roy's there. You say, well, I'm going to sell the company to some tech merger, and we'll all be out. Then he just fucks them all off. He said, go on, fuck off. And they say, well, actually, no, Dad, because in Mum's divorce settlement, there's a clause that says you have to get the board to any change of thing. And he turned around and said, pass me the phone. He put the phone on, and he put the mum on. He said, well, we've had a little chat about that. And yeah, that was it. Putin's gas pipeline, the Stasi connection. Matthew Cameron reports how an ex-spy and a former German chancellor teamed up with the Kremlin to build the 8 billion supply line that is tearing the West leaders apart. Wow. Wow. Look at that. I don't know what's... Parents of COVID ghost pupils hit with fines. When I was cuffed, it's about the Sarah Everard's vigil. When I was carved, I thought this is how cousins got. That was the one who had the picture when she was up there, had her on the floor. Islanders expelled by Britain returned 50 years on with anger still burning. Families forced to leave the Chagos Islands have returned as part of a campaign to get them handed back. Right, we've got 5 steps to COVID freedom. Vaccine uptake, Freedom Day, personal responsibility, lucky timing, milder Omicron. Boris Johnson had a fucking party. He had a party. Sunak's, oh, is this Tim Shipman? Oh yeah, it's Tim Shipman. It's Sunak's High Wire Act. Sunak despairs at the mess next door. He makes me feel stupid, said the minister. Nobody in number 10 doubts he wants the top job, but as the Chancellor flashes out his political beliefs, he is treading a fine line between loyalty and ambition. Yeah, whatever. Tattoos. Is it body art or body kitsch? Billionaire lord taking aim. Look, there he is outside because he buys. Do you know I've been up there? That's the Imperial War Museum. He buys all the medals. He buys all the fucking medals. People like done really horrific things. They get a medal. Like they would, and other heroes, they get medals as well. But he just used to give a lot of medals away. The George Cross and all that. Some doping control, stopping Russia. It's not worth it anymore, is it? Is this worth it? You'd be mad not to want a battle axe. You'd be mad not to want to look. You'd be mad not to want a battle axe like Nadine. That's shit. I mean, are we going to have to like do something about this show? Oh, I did the first PMQ's review on Wednesday. I thought it went quite well. A lot better than how today's going, but you know, might pick up in a minute. We got a Valentine special. Oh, we haven't done the Sunday time bump in the middle. We've got a lot of stuff to do on there. We can, if you want. We're like halfway through the show. We can jump in. You can ask me some questions. Not true. I'm currently tracking. What? What's going on? Tracking. Oh, by the way, have you seen? Has anyone noticed? I've got a new haircut. Look at that. What do you think of the new haircut? Trim on the sides is a number 3. And then I'm actually getting towards the stage where I will not have no hair. Like, there'll be a point I'll have no hair. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You can already see the forehead there. Look, just put your hand around there. A bit. What do you think? Yeah, big forehead. That's why I find it really difficult to, because other people have their hair down over their things and closer to their eyes. How do you have your hair? How much is a haircut? Fucking hell. 40. I had it washed as well, so I always have it washed. I like it when their fingers massage my scalp. I love it. Like, I want him. Yes, I'm handsome. Happy Valentine. Yeah. Who'd be my Valentine? Right, brilliant blue. France put down the Irish. Did you see some guy scored a try? I think I only saw that one. He kicked the ball up in the air and then he just ran straight through and grabbed it before any of the French was all sleeping. Right, style. Yeah. What's this here? Serious readers. What's that? Some adverts. Fucking shit. Oh. I'm nearly 50. I'd love to get off my tits all the time, but I can't handle it. And bills have to be paid. There you go. Okay, now. What do you mean? I thought we'd do it until we died. Liam Gallagher is nearly 50, but slowing down, reflecting on his wild days, hasn't stopped him baiting his brother Noel and stoking hopes of an Oasis reunion. I'm just going to say this, I'm not an Oasis fan at all. Yeah, they got some catchy things. I'm just not a fan. Don't like it. What's the other one as well? They're the band at the same time. Blur. End of the Weirdest Roads. He's one of my favourite documentary makers, that guy there. Louis Theroux. No subject is too extreme for, but now America Unspeakables have found their own voice on the air. It's no wonder you fancy a quiet life presenting University Challenge. You know, just saying that, like, oh yeah, I'll do University Challenge, like a retirement job. Bamba Gascoigne, do you remember him? He's dead. Died the other day. The woman who changed everything. I don't know how to say, I always say Louise Bourgeois, but she was fucking amazing. Is simply one of the world's most important artists, and she didn't really start until she was in her 60s, and it's true. She was absolutely fucking phenomenal. Giant fucking spider with a thing of milk in it. And she done a thing about mirrors. I remember, like, we had a tutor and he came in with a mirror and he was doing a lecture and we was all sitting there. He's saying, go on, look at yourself in the mirror. I'm looking at me now. Sometimes I look at there, I'm looking at me now. There's another mirror up there. But if you look at yourself in the mirror, and she was saying, I stopped looking because I felt I was getting older. That's really sad. That's really, really sad. And she started looking in the mirror again, and there was mirrors everywhere. I like a mirror. Yeah. Emperors of Opium. The global merchants. I love the poppies. Okay, when Sheikh Baghdad, Iraqi, the Opium Wars, Reuben Sassoon. They had a war over opium, didn't they? It must have been so, like, imagine, like, going, oh, get on this. Imagine having opium for the first time. I was in their toilets in Selfridges, been working out on the Oxford Street, selling like perfume, and I went in the toilets of Selfridges and smoked my first bit of opium in there. And then it went like that all the way down. Well, it takes a few years, but yeah, get to rock bottom. Ended up in a fucking mental hospital. Not good. The thing was, is when, like, when is this, like 1980s, 1990s? It was fucking, like, the first, like, it's not good. Oh, don't go down there. It's like fucking so painful. It's painful for you, painful for all your family. You're lucky if you're still alive. It's really difficult. You see only that's your life. You end up being so poor with like no electricity, no fucking potatoes, walking out like with no top on, just a coat over you, picking up dog ends at bus. I always used to go to living down in Camberwell, and like there was along just a bit before the drag, before you go to Woolworth Road, there's a big line of fucking, you've been down Woolworth Road, mate, like there's fucking, it's one long bus. There's that many buses go down there, coming from all around south, going straight towards sort of like Waterloo, Westminster Bridge. Anyway, I used to go to the bus stop when I didn't have any cigarettes left. I used to go to the bus stop because the reason why you go to bus stops to pick up dog ends is, God, you know already, it's because people were smoking a cigarette, waiting for the bus, and they might just lit it, and then they come round and they chuck it on the floor. So it's a long one. So it can be that long. They're not like someone who's waited the whole time. They can be. But I'd scurry out there like 2, 3 in the morning and I would pick up all the dog ends and put them in my pocket, pick up fucking loads. And then I'd go back into a flat that didn't have any electricity, where I'd been, I used those little things like that you can, condiments that you can go in and they're all free, like HP sauce or things like that. You can add like water to them, make a soup. Anyway, I'd go back in and I would be, I'd get a piece of paper and I'd break all of the cigarettes, and it was like fucking Benson and Hedges, Marlboro, Rothmans, fucking menthols, and you'd have like fucking, you know, not a pouch of tobacco, but you'd have enough to get you through the day. And it was less shameful if you went out at 2 or 3 in the morning. Not many people saw you. People driving by would see you. Sad that, isn't it? Like, as a young, sort of like young man doing that. That's how brutal it is. Fucking hell. Drug addiction's like off the scale. You know, all of those things. Alcoholism. Alcohol is a drug. Did you know that? Alcohol is a drug. Yeah. But it's like fucking, you know, it's all around us, all the time. All people in our family. Lots of people in our families. You know, through the COVID, in the last thing, like, can you even imagine the rise in alcoholism, for instance, the rise in drug addiction, for instance? You know, people can use all types of fucking drugs. There's drugs you can go to the pharmacy and get them over the counter. You know, and then you can use them. And it's fucking terrible. People become addicted. It's a lifestyle. And it's tough. You know. Mental health. But people, there's addictions, you know what I mean? There's work addictions, there's sex addictions, there's fucking, people get addicted to all sorts, food. And it's hard to keep a balance, it's hard to keep control. And you go from one fucking thing to another. Like, I make a video every day. Who does this? Who wakes up every day in the morning, apart from people that go on, and apart from people who get paid to do it? Yeah. Here's the thing. I come out and do this, and I don't even get paid. There's nothing. But I love it. It's like making art. But it's also like, my art is an addiction. You know, I paint all these wonderful paintings, but I'm out fucking painting all the time. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard to get a balance. Started juicing. As soon as I was juicing, and next minute I was fucking on the floor and being being taken away in a fucking ambulance because I'd overjuiced. No, you never. I was drinking coffee and with no sugar, no milk, just black coffee, because I read that because I was overweight. I fucking stuffed myself. Fucking Christmas, I stuffed myself. You know what I mean? I try not to do that. Greed. It's fucking tough as well, because it's hard to stop ourselves. Juno's not well, she's got a bad leg. Got to take her to the vets tomorrow, she's got to have an x-ray. Yeah, why do you think of Juno? Because she eats, she wants to eat a lot. I was gonna, like, you know, make that, because that's like how, you know, we've all, like, how many times you open a fucking packet of biscuits? You open a packet of biscuits and they're gone. You eat them all. Who would do that? Yeah, I think, by the way, that Jack Monroe, she's a fucking legend, mate. She was like, that's how, like, look what she done. That's how you know, people can do that. She shouted enough about it. She had the facts. She said, look at this, look at that, look at these prices. But they go, I think it was the board. I think it was the actual board of Asda. They went to it and they went, and isn't that great? Isn't that good? You know, sad thing I saw the other day that they was asking about not to send food that needed heating up to food banks. because it costs a lot of money because the gas prices are going up. We live in a stinking, rotten fucking world where the poorest people pay the most. Not just with their life, with their labour, with their children's life, with everything. From housing to eating to heating. And you've got these fucking idiots coming along, these Tories and that, going, oh, if you only worked a bit harder. How much harder do people have to work? The cult master and his kittens. I don't know that guy, do you know him? Don't know that fella. He's a cult. Adnan Oktar, TV preacher. How to deal with scammers, the vigilante's guide. See, they're all coming up with the scanners thing. Who's Adam Kay? Whence introduced in this is going? Don't know him. See him somewhere else. He's an actor. Okay. Don't know him though. Oh, fuck it out. It's not good. What is this? It's the Sunday Times. Once upon a time in Blackburn. Nice pictures. I like that. Good picture. Kids playing cricket in the street. Oh wow, some great fucking photos. Single for most of her life, Christina Patterson started dating again in her 50s. She describes the thrill of finally finding true love. I had a feeling I'd never felt before. When I was with him, everything was right. That's fucking nice to get to that place. Okay, just the two of us for cherry tiramisu. So you got eggs, you mascarpone, whole milk brandy, Savoiardi biscuits, and a load of cherries in syrup. I like that. I like that. Beetroot, orange, and feta salad. I could eat it. 2 fish. They just put 2 fish in there. Look, that's it. That's not cooking. We've talked about this before. What else we got? Roasted sea bream with baby tomatoes. Really? Really? I mean, poisson with roasted grape. What's poisson? Poisson. Is it like a small chicken? Poisson with roasted grapes. You can't roast grapes. Look, they're not roasted. You just put them, what, about 2 minutes you put them in, otherwise they'll just go like that. And anyway, it's just 2 fucking poissons. Poissons. Fuck's sake. From the menu, soup, steak frites. Might have some frites later. Got a really good recipe for you. You get a potato and you put it in the oven. Jacket potato. But get a potato, slice it, turn it on its side, make chunky chips. Just put them in. Just put them in. And it comes out like fucking jacket potatoes. No oil, no fucking muck, no like fat, no, just a potato. Why would you do that to potatoes? You don't like roast potatoes. They put roast potatoes in goose fat. The fuck is that? You're eating fucking lard, mate. You'd be like lardy ass. We're in the sport, it's rugby again. Same old story. They're calling them sloppy United. Oh, there's a bit more in there. I thought there was a lot. Chelsea rule the world. I remember their song when we were little. Blue is the colour, football is the game, we're all singing. Famous Chelsea footballers, Peter Osgood, he was good. Peter Houseman, Bobby Tambling, I think he played for he played for Chelsea. Terry fucking Venables did as well, before my time, but I remember because I saw pictures. Chopper Harris. Who remembers Chopper Harris? He was a fucking lad, wasn't he? Was he the one who's kicking off with Billy Bremner? The Observer magazine. 150 fresh products, price match to Aldi's. Fucking shit falling out. Are you real? Helping everyone to eat better. Okay. I thought that was Jack Monroe. Is this like, what is this? The vet will see you now. We love our pets, but who is looking after our vets? How the boom in animal ownership is pushing the profession to oh, fucking vets are like coming under the fucking pressure because we need more people. We need more vets because there's more animals. I was thinking about getting a rescue dog. Like, I want to get another dog. I was thinking maybe vets in crisis. Vets are no strangers to pressure, but COVID and the huge boom in pets means there's never that they have never been busier. Oh, little doggy. More shit, more shit, more shit, just shit. Okay. Nigel Slater. What the fuck? Chicken purple sprouting and duck soy sauce. Oh, come on. What is that? Coffee cream hazelnut trifle. That looks disgusting. And I just want to say, it looks like someone's thrown up. That looks like sick, mate. Whenever you're making food and it looks like sick, which can happen, get some fucking stuff on there, mate. Take it away from the sick look. Some nice green or fucking anything, really. Better than that. I don't know what that is either. Baked feta with thyme, spinach and blood orange. They copied that. Oh no, the other one had beetroot. But orange, blood oranges from Sicily. They are from Sicily, blood oranges. Editors picks, bomber jackets. Yeah, I like a bomber jacket. Okay, like when I was growing up, I want to say I bought a black one down the King's Road with traffic lights on the back. It said jet lanes. I had a white one which I swapped with what's his name, Stuart Campbell, who's unfortunately died. I had a white one. I can't remember what. Oh, and I had a proper baseball that had suede arms, and it had it was cream, lots of writing on the back. Guess what make they was? Go on. Who made bomber jackets back in the day? Anyone know? Who's got the best bomber jackets? Used to. Chevignon. Charles Chevignon. Yeah. Lots of nice blouses there for like blouses. Blouses are nice. Artful Living. The 1900 Belgian home of designer loving duo is packed with exhibition objects and furnishings. Okay, not so good. I didn't like it. What else? I've been painting this week. Painted a couple. I painted like the front page, Get Boris Done with the Queen with a Big Knife. Or was that last week? I need to paint more. By the front page of the Observer, Valentine's Day special. They got the sick on it. You ain't gonna get a look. Why would you do that? Yeah, look, here, have some sick. Okay. Blooming flowers, fledgling birds, spring is early and always will be. Oh, it is freezing today, but I do like oh my god, look. Here's dopey bollocks. She's outside the look, this is the one. Look, that picture there, look at her. Cheese. If this is the one where someone said, if I eat myself, would I be twice my size? Listen, it's really cold in the car now. It's getting down to like a bit where I might have gone beyond my tolerance. It's just shit. Really, really shit. There's more, like every page is like adverts, and there's like about like that much story. Whole page advert, that much story, big advert. No word of a lie, look. Whole page. Page after page. That empty Debenhams could be home to the next Bacon or Hearst. Leading gallery director tells how we could bring new life to town centres while also boosting the nation's cultural life. Really? What? That's never been done before. I was down in Margate. I did a residency in Margate, and they gave over all the shops to everybody. Marks and Spencer's was taken over. I think that was Vilma, I want to say, but they do that. It's like, this is what they do, right? Regeneration. This is what regeneration is. They bring in the artists, and the artists come and they kind of like bring the middle classes, and that house prices go up, and that's fucking kick everyone out. Yep, everyone's got to go. It's kind of like regeneration. Peckham, Brixton, loving a time of terror. Politics after the pandemic. Canada's Freedom Convoy is sparking copycat action across the globe. What's that about? Oh, you can imagine. You can fucking imagine. My door's always open. Sarah Palin could be a return to politics. The homegrown Kanye and Kim strike poses in a divorce. Oh. Can the Met change? No. Britain is trapped in no man's land while Tory MPs dither over ditching Boris Johnson. I'm stopping now. Oh, there's Jean-Michel Basquiat and Andy Warhol. It's not our job to flatter the vanity of the famous, so meet my Warhol and Basquiat. They did some work to create paintings together, didn't they? Right, a couple more pages turned, and just fuck it. Right, the sport. Did we do the Observer? We done it all. It's all gone. That's it. Right, let's do some questions. I did promise last week. We got like 5 minutes left. Let's go for some questions. What time is it? 11:05. All right with trucks. Adventure Nat's gone. Anyone got like a nice, sensible question that I could like comment on? It's been wonderful today, but it's been really fucking cold. So cold I couldn't even drink my water. It was that cold. It was cold. Like my legs are cold. My feet are cold. I'm just cold. Isn't it the worst month ever, February? Don't you just fucking hate? I'd like... That's why you should make every day an adventure. What's your take on veganism? Yeah, that's fucking good. What will you do if Liz Truss becomes the Prime Minister? What's the most sane paper? Liz Truss is not going to be the Prime Minister. The most sane paper. I don't know. Is there one? Don't know. I mean, there's... No. They're all fucking rattlers. Yay, veganism. Veganism's good. It's like we should, like, all that, what they're talking about, plant-based food. There's so much fucking fruit and veg out there. There's so much, like, you could live on fucking lentils, mate. Lentils, when people, like, they start doing this thing, like, oh, I want to make a lasagna, vegetarian, because you have to, like, to get it vegan, it's going to be difficult. But you can use the lentils as a substitute for like mince and that. You can make shepherd's pie. It's fucking amazing with lentils. Imagine it. And you do all the same sauce things and everything like that. But there's nuts and fucking all sorts. Is art your main occupation or a hobby? No, main occupation. Main fucking occupation, mate. Is fucking... So there's artists who I mean, the majority of artists, I want to say, like, work to a brief or work for a company. Can you paint this? Can you do that? They're illustrators, movie makers, you know, they do sceneries, painting, acting, you know. But I'm one of those artists that I have to wake up every day every fucking day and think, what am I going to paint? And it's hard. It's hard. I painted 2 foxes fucking the other day. It is so good. It's really good. I really caught the moment. And I thought, oh, I'll sell that in a minute. It's fucking still got it. Fucking foxes is going to be in the Tate one day. And I need to paint more in that style. I know I've done a few like recently. I need to get more kit. I need more paper. I need more more materials as well, because it's not fucking cheap either. It's so fucking expensive. Yeah. I'm fucking freezing. It's been amazing. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna do the one on Wednesday as well. And I'm gonna come fucking, hold on. I'm gonna do it.